Alright, y'all, we are doing a custom 2 evidence, and I'm going back to Tanglewood. I normally start with Willow Street, but I'm starting with Tanglewood again because Kinetic has dropped a new teaser for the Tanglewood rework. And just like last time that I was showing off the teasers, I'm going to line it up with the current version of the map, and we're just going to kind of compare the two. But the fact that they're already dropping cryptic teasers makes me think that the new Tanglewood rework is probably coming sooner than I expect. We'll just have to wait and see for them to announce it, though. But we are looking for Mark Wilson. We need to picture the EMF reader. We need to escape the ghost during a hunt, and we need to prevent a hunt with the crucifix. Okay, that shouldn't be too bad. That's all pretty easy stuff. Let's see. Arachna says, you just reminded me to play the weekly. Ooh, the weekly's really easy this week. It's, what is it? It is, Tortoise and the Hare. So, the player is really fast, the ghost is really slow, and it's 3 evidence, and it's not too bad. Hey, look, the bone. That's appropriate, because, well, I'll explain in a moment. Okay, let me get the lights on real quick. And, we're gonna turn this slide on, we're gonna turn this slide on. We have the hallway on, and actually let me, okay, so I'm gonna stand right here because this is the new teaser that they, Ghost, do you mind? I'm busy. This is the new teaser that they have dropped, and it's right here. Boom, look at that. This is the new Tanglewood. This is the current Tanglewood. I think I have them lined up almost exactly. Maybe not. Did they move the doors a little closer? I think they may have. Interesting. Or maybe I need to move a little more forward. Maybe something like this. Ooh. Yeah, I think that's about where it is right there. But this is the teaser that they dropped for the new Tanglewood. It is the hallway that goes into the kitchen dining room area. You can see that there's a door there. We saw that in this screenshot right here. So that door just above my head is the same door that we're looking straight at right here. And what I'm really curious about is, can we go through that door? Is that a door that will maybe open up and let us go into the backyard? Because there is a backyard for Tanglewood. It's kind of empty. There's like a couple of chairs back there. There's a swimming pool. There's something casting a shadow right there that I don't know what that is. Let's see. Yeah, maybe like a back garden. Ooh, I would love that. Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see if they're going to keep the swimming pool or not. But a ghost moved a door back here somewhere behind me. I don't know exactly where. Might have been this door, might have been that door. Oh, I hear poop in the sink. Would I live at Tanglewood? Oh, it's a nice house. Sure, yeah. I mean, maybe if they got rid of the ghost. That's kind of the deal breaker for me. I don't think I'd want to live in a haunted house. It'd be one thing if it was like a friendly ghost, but the ghosts in Phasmophobia, they just want to choke you. Impending bacon. Ooh, that's a good thing. That's bacon, thank you so much for the 3-month resub. Holy crap. And Mark, hello, how you doing? How did your merch fit? So where's the stinking ghost at? Let me get my thermometer out. I hope it's not another hallway ghost. The one thing that I hope they change about Tanglewood is I hope they get rid of this weirdo hallway here. Like, this is the most annoying room in Tanglewood. I would love it if they fixed it. I would love it if they made it something that made sense. Ooh, ghost is not in the bathroom. Interesting. In the boys... Oh, you're in the boys' bedroom. Okay. You've been all over the place. That's an awesome killer. Thank you for the 7-month resub. Holy crap, y'all. Right, we're just checking the doors around here. Unfortunately on this multiplier, the fingerprints go away after like a minute. So whatever door it touched, if it left fingerprints, are probably long gone. Let's see. Exploding bacon, how you doing? It's also Zuzik, welcome in, what's up? Let's see. Also, Frequency, thank you for the hydrate. Mark says, fit so well. It's been washed, and now it's hanging to dry. Let's go. That's awesome. Yeah, we were talking about, oh, I forgot the name of that band again. But we were talking about them earlier in the stream. Them and, I think Bring Me the Horizon. Also, Alpha, welcome in. How you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Just get a sledgehammer, solve all your problems. That's, you know, I didn't want to... I tried to take a picture with a ghostwriting book. What a stinker. You know, I didn't want to spoil the big surprise because technically, you know, I'm breaking NDA saying this, but they are adding a sledgehammer to Phasmophobia that's just going to let us bust through all the walls. So it's going to make escaping the ghost really easy. No, I'm kidding. That's a lie. Just making things up. That's coming after the open world update, which is coming after the crafting update. Let's see. That's an amazing mental image. I'm thinking of, we were talking about Volition the other day. The people who made Saints Row and Descent. Unfortunately, I did look it up. They were shut down in 2023, which sucks. Because they were like a local game developer to me. Like, there aren't many game developers in Illinois. Let's see. But they made a game called Red Faction, which the whole deal of that game was you could bust through walls. It was like a first-person shooter where you could blow walls out. One of the first games like it. Let's see. Also, Mr. Zurabachi, welcome in. How you doing? Let's see, Mandy says, short video on the Discord showing, oh, the problem with the Lido and Grafted. Okay, I'll check that out later. Yeah, if you keep having it, try going to the tech support channel on the Phasmo Discord. Oh, wait a minute. I keep forgetting that the ghost isn't in the hallway. I think I'm a little scatterbrained today. I'm going to blame the headache. Okay, so let me get the book moved over. Oh, what'd you do? There's an EMF 2, which EMF 2s only refer to, like, door touches, window touches, light switches. The ghost didn't really do anything that would leave behind an EMF 2, which makes me think we might have, like, a Wraith or a Phantom. Because whenever the Wraith uses its teleport ability to you, or the Phantom stalks you, it does leave behind an EMF 2. Also, Charles, thank you for the 62-month resub. How you doing, Charles? Also, Kingslayer, welcome in. How you doing? Nerdy just popped a command right there explaining my custom difficulty. Are you here? Are you near? Are you far? Are you young? Are you old? Hey, I think this might be a Wraith. Let me go grab some salt. But yeah, basically we're playing on a 2 evidence custom. I do give myself the sanity monitor, if anybody ever wonders about that. I hate playing without the sanity monitor. I feel like there's so many mechanics that you can't engage with without the sanity monitor in this game. Please be a Wraith. You guessed a Wraith pixelated? We'll see. About to find out. That would explain maybe why it touched a door over by me. Okay, well, I put a... Oh! Not a Wraith! Not a Wraith! Okay, so what are you then? Okay, let me get Spirit Box marked. Could it have airballed? Airball would be a ghost event, and all ghost events leave behind EMF 4. In fact, ghost events are the only thing that does EMF 4. We need to prevent a hunt with the Crucies, so we're gonna grab this and take it in there. Also, Zombie Nerd, welcome in. How you doing? That's going pretty good, thank you. Let's see. Also, Lady of Lava, welcome in. How you doing? Are you congratulating me on having a wife? I should let you know, we've been married for, I think, what year is it? It's 2026. I think this year will be our 12th wedding anniversary. I think, if I'm doing the math correctly. We got married in 2014. Oh, I'm sorry, Pixelated. And Sneakbat, welcome in. Also, Thick Brick, thank you for the 9-month resub. Okay. Hey, no problem. Enjoy your new sub badge. Get a new one at 9 months. Let's see. Control Freak, how you doing? Hey, I didn't turn that on. Let me grab my ultraviolet. You know what? I should have been checking for footprints with the ultraviolet. We do have one more thing of salt left, at least. But let me figure out where I left the video camera. And we're gonna check in there for an orb. Let's see. RTD, how you doing? Turn that off. Okay, got any ghost orbs in here? It did something on the EMF meter again. Oh, it threw something. Okay, okay. 3 means a throw. EMF 3 means it threw something. EMF 4 means it did a ghost event. And EMF 2 is basically everything else. And if you have an EMF 5 ghost, anything that produces EMF 2 or 3 has a 25% chance of being EMF 5. Congrats 12 years ago. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. So, Ghost, what are you doing here? Do we have freezing? All we have is spirit box so far. Okay, we have freezing. All right. So, where's my camera? A little too late to get that. Okay. But it did just turn the slide off here. Let me check. Okay, no fingerprints. We are in 2 evidence, but I'm just checking to make sure that it's not a mimic. So I don't see orbs and I don't see ultraviolet, so I'm pretty sure we're not dealing with a mimic here. Phasmo speedometer win. That'd be funny. Just show how fast you're running. Yellow Lantern says, I hope to play this game when the Tanglewood rework is here. I have a feeling it's going to be soon. Maybe sooner than we think. But we're down to Moroi, Onryo, the twins, and the mimic. I don't think it's a mimic. I don't think it's a mimic. I wouldn't be surprised if it was the twins, because it did do like a door interaction down here. The way that twins work is contrary to, I think, common belief. The twins is one single ghost. But the way that I always describe it is it can do 2 interactions at the same time. And imagine a ghost with one regular sized arm and one really long arm. And the twins can use both of its hands to interact at the same time. So one interaction will be really close to it, so probably somewhere in the ghost room. And then the other interaction will be, you know, in some big radius around the room. So it might be the twins. I don't think it's a Moroi because we got a spirit box response. Whenever you get a spirit box response, a parabolic microphone sound, or a sound recording from the Moroi, it puts a curse on you, and that curse doubles your sanity drain. And even if you're standing in the light, your sanity will be going down from that curse. And considering that we're only at 93% sanity, and I still haven't taken any meds, I'm just going to mark off Moroi. We are not cursed. So we're down to Onryo and the twins. Well, I could figure out if it's an Onryo by lighting a couple of candles in there and see if it hunts. Because if you let an Onryo blow out 3 candle flames during an investigation, and keep in mind that does include your matches or your lighter. If it blows out this, that counts. So I'm going to put 2 candles in here. I'm going to let it blow these 2 out, and then I'm going to light 1 more. And when it blows that 3rd one out, we're going to see if it burns the crucifix here. Oh, door. Door? One of these doors right there? Okay, and I'm going to check that for ultraviolet. Just in case. Yeah, I don't think we're dealing with a mimic. Oh, wait a minute. If it was a mimic, we wouldn't be getting ultraviolet. Because we already have freezing and spirit box, so the mimic has freezing, ultraviolet, and spirit box as its real evidence, and then it has the orbs as the fake evidence. So since we have 2 of the mimic's real evidences, that means the only thing that we could see that would make it a mimic would be, why do I keep putting this on the floor? I can't grab this. Oh, it's too late. I gotta stop doing that. Let's see. Yellow Lantern says, if a player is holding a crucifix and the stalker decides to initiate a hunt while on top of them, will it stop the hunt? Yep, it will. It will. It'll burn in your hand and your player character will automatically throw it. Is there a time in which the audio test is nulled? Nope, that is for the entire investigation. So if it blows out 1 candle at the start and then it blows out another candle 45 minutes later, that second candle will count as the second blow. The only thing that will null out the candle counter is if, when it goes to blow out the 3rd candle, if there's another lit candle near it. Because lit candles sort of work like crucifixes for Onryos. So if it's standing near a lit candle when it blows out the 3rd candle, it will blow out that candle instead of hunting. Okay, so it just blew out the 2nd one. We have the 3rd candle lit now. Uh-oh. Where you at? In here? I don't think you're in here. Okay. But what do we got? We got Bone, Dirty Water, Shadow Ghost, and EMF. Okay, are you an Onryo? I don't think you're an Onryo. Because it blew out the third candle, it didn't hunt, it didn't try to hunt, no crucifix burned. Okay, so not an Onryo. Where was that? I swear I just heard 2 doors get touched at the same time. I think this is twins. I think this is twins. Because like I said, the twins can do 2 interactions at the exact same time. So the way that we're going to figure out if this is twins is we're going to make it hunt. Actually, we need to find our cursed possession. We're going to make it hunt, and we're going to see if it basically acts like twins when it hunts. Because twins will either be slightly faster than normal or slightly slower than normal. Let's see, who did the hydrate? Raccoon King, thank you for the hydrate. Vanta, welcome in. How you doing? Hughes, welcome in. But the ghost hunting's going pretty well. Hugh says, got my sour blue raspberry Madrina City, love it. Oh, that's awesome. I'm drinking the Water of Life blue raspberry citrus today, which I can't get enough of. It's based on the Water of Life from Dune. It's a tie-in with the Dune Awakening game. And the funny thing about the Water of Life in Dune is that it's made from, like, sandworm bile. So every time I'm making it, I'm like, worm juice, worm juice. Oh, man. Yeah, the reason I gasped was, like, it sounded like 2 doors got touched at once, and I never, ever, ever hear the twin double interaction. I always miss it. Anyway, what am I doing? We need to find the cursed possession. It's probably, is it the tarot deck? It's not the tarot deck. I know it's not the music box. The music box is on the shelf over there. The mirror would be right here. Man, when they rework Tanglewood, I believe all the cursed possessions are probably going to be moved around. They've done that on the other maps, so I don't have any reason to doubt that they're not going to do it on Tanglewood. Ooh, okay. I can work with this. In fact, what can we get rid of here? Let's get rid of the dirty water, because we're going to take a picture of a ghost. We're going to take a picture of a ghost. We're going to get a video of a ghost. Let's see. Yo, Rocky, thank you for the 5-stream streak, and hey, no problem. Happy to provide the educational Phasmo content. The Madrinas must flow, yes. They also have another Dune tie-in flavor that's it's a boba milk tea called, I think it's just spiced chai latte, but you know, it's based on, like, the spice. Let's see, you want to get that flavor just because you're obsessed with Dune. If you play Dune Awakening, both the spiced chai latte and the Water of Life, they have codes for, like, special decorations that you can get for your base in Dune Awakening. But also, as always, if you want to buy anything at Madrina's, use my code DontFightDucks. You can save 10% on your order over there. That also includes the collector's boxes. Are there any ghosts that don't show in the summoning circle? They do all show, but the Shade does have a chance to do a shadow form event in the summoning circle, and it's the only ghost that can do that in the summoning circle. Let's see. Trapper Main, welcome in. How you doing? Okay, what are we doing here? Oh, that's right, we're gonna get a ghost picture, we're gonna listen to the ghost hunt, we need to escape the ghost during a hunt, and we need to prevent it from hunting with the crucifix. Awesome. Before I wreck my sanity with the summoning circle, I think I do want to get a couple other videos. In fact, I'm going to throw my camera on the floor right here, because we're going to use that for a ghost picture later in the summoning circle. That's the thing. Oh, what's the thing? I forgot what we were talking about already. Let's see. Spider, welcome in. How you doing? Dark Raven says, do we know when an update will come out? We don't know yet, but I have a feeling they're going to announce it very soon. I'll be screaming about it as loud as I can once they announce it. Let's see. Playing Sims 2. Nice. Control says, my friend kept getting tarot cards for a cursed possession, and every time they pulled it, the ghost would end up killing you. Oh, no. I hate the tarot deck. Astrolta says, we had an unfortunate crucifix burn a few days ago. When it blew out the candle, it burned the cruci. The second time it blew out the third candle, it started a hunt. So we guessed Onryo. Oh, you're just below 50% sanity. Yeah, that's the one thing about the Onryo test. You gotta make sure that your sanity's high, because otherwise if another ghost, or you get into the hunt range of another ghost, sometimes it, you know, sometimes it could look like an Onryo cruci burn. Let's see. Oh yeah, shadow event with the summoning circle. Shade is the only ghost. Okay, so there's a lot of cursed possessions that can force the ghost to do events. There's the summoning circle, the monkey paw, the tarot deck, and the music box. The Shade's the only ghost that can do a shadow form with those. Otherwise, every other ghost will do like a full form event. Okay, so I'm gonna go and turn the dots projectors off because I'm tired of looking at them. Okay, I think I recorded one more video than I wanted to there. Yep, we recorded an extra disturbed salt. So I'm going to light a candle here. Actually, what do we need? Actually, let's, yeah, I'm going to aim at this right here. Get rid of the motion sensor. I'm going to record this candle for my 4th video. Got a dip. Hey, I'll catch you later, Isaac. Started with 80. Oh no, but somehow your sanity dropped really fast. What did you say it was? A Yore? It could have done the door closed sanity drain, maybe. That could have been how it sapped your sanity. See, Thickbrick says, does the ghost summoned by the circle disappear if it's a phantom and you take a photo? Yep. It'll disappear when you take the picture, and then it will reappear when it starts hunting. Does the ghost have to be in full form when you take a picture of it in order for it to count? Nope, you can take a picture of any type of ghost event type now. So I'm gonna go to my journal. You can see here we got a shadow form. So you can take a picture of the full form, which is just labeled ghost. You can take a picture of the shadow form. You can take a picture of the translucent form. You can take a picture of the air ball, which says mist form. And you can take all of those and they will all count as, did I already get a door? Yeah. They'll all count as, ghost pictures. Brad, how you doing? The Yori did a few door touches and killed you earlier today. Yeah, I never really think too much about the Yori sanity drain being dangerous, but there have been times where it got me really low. Okay, so we have 4 matches left. I think I want to go get a new box of matches. The Jinn can sanity drain whenever they try to turn off the breaker. I think the Jinn sanity drain, I don't think it's... The breaker has to be on for it, but I don't think it has anything to do with, like, the Jinn attempting to turn the breaker off. The Jinn will just never try to turn it off, period. The way the Jinn sanity drain works is it's like any other ghost ability where it just decides to use it, you know, as an action. But it can only use it if, A, the breaker's on, and B... if you're either in the same room as the Jinn or otherwise within 3 meters of the Jinn. That's when they'll try to use it on you. Did something in-game just go off, or did you just wheeze? Blew out a candle? I don't know. Let's see. Justin, welcome in. How you doing? Let's see. When are Twitch drops? Twitch drops will probably happen when they drop the new Tanglewood map. They tend to tie the drops campaigns and Phasmophobia to the game getting updates. So if I had to guess, probably the next drops campaign will be when Tanglewood drops. Not guaranteed because I haven't officially announced it. This is just my speculation. But if they do any sort of like Kinetic Partner exclusive drops, which they usually do for the first week, and then after that they do regular drops for everybody. If they do Kinetic Partner drops, you can get them on my channel, because I'm a Kinetic Partner, so show up here to get those. Definitely connect your Twitch account on the main menu of Phasmophobia. That way when the drops do start, all you gotta do is tune in and it'll start counting for you. Actually, you don't need to connect your Twitch account to get the drop on Twitch. You just have to connect your Twitch account to transfer the drop from Twitch to Phasmophobia, so... if you start watching without connecting, don't worry, you can always connect it later. Let's see. Never had the misform count for a ghost photo or a video, like for objectives here? You know, I don't know that I've ever tried to use it for a photo objective. I don't know. Yeah, that's something I have to look into, because now I don't know. Okay, we're grabbing the sound recorder here. We're going to... What do I have? I could get a candle blow, and then I think we're just going to have to get 2 EVPs. We're going for a perfect today. Let's turn one of these candles on. Get our sound recorder going. Let's see, Raven, welcome in! Yes, they're reworking Tanglewood. Let me show you some pictures of it while we wait for the ghost to blow this candle. Oh, hang on. Hold that thought. Out here? In here? Nice. Paranormal laughter. Whoop. Let me double check that counted. There we go. Paranormal laughter. Okay. Anyway, back to recording this candle, and I'll show you some new screenshots. Here is the new living room in Tanglewood. It's pretty similar to the old one. Here is the new kitchen, which is quite a bit different than the old one. You may notice the kitchen island looping spot is gone, but don't worry. They have said that they've added another looping spot to the map. And then finally, they just dropped this one, I think yesterday? This is looking down the hallway into the kitchen dining room area. So you can see the doors to the basement and the laundry room there. Let's see, gonna miss the looping spot. I'm excited to know what the new one's gonna be. Tail says, I hope it's not too dark, same. That's been, I think, a concern on everybody's mind. Yeah, there's a tiny little shark in the living room. I keep forgetting about that. It's a shrunk down version of the blowhigh from Point Hope. Okay, so I'm just waiting for the ghost to... Unfortunately, you can't record doors closing. Really hope the new loop is a comically large dining table. I imagine we'll probably have a dining room table to loop around. There might be a car in the garage to loop around. Tanglewood's perfect the way it is. Well, I keep telling people the main reason they're reworking the maps is like everything you see here. This map has been in the game since day one. And the reason that they are going through and reworking a lot of the maps is this is all this is like pre-made assets from a map pack called what is it? HQ Residential House. And back when Phasmophobia came out, it was just Daniel Knight working on the game by himself. So basically using all, like, this is all placeholder art. It was just kind of a necessity for getting the game out the door. But now that the game has been successful and he's been able to hire artists and like a whole art team now they're going through and like adding their own original art to the game. See, why is it so fuzzy? Oh, the teaser? They're probably just being spooky. Do you think we'll be able to hide in the kitchen instead of looping? I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I also hope there's new mannequins on the map. Because right now there's 2. So I think they could add 2 here. Okay, so we still need to get a picture of the ghost in the summoning circle, and then I'm going to try to record the ghost with the video camera. And then hopefully I don't die. Brad, thank you for the 295 stream streak. Good lord, getting close to 200, or I'm sorry, 300. Holy crap. Wanna hide in the fridge? Oh, I love, that's honestly my favorite thing about the preview screenshots of New Tanglewood. The certifiable retro refrigerator. Like, God, I love that. That's so nostalgic for me. Okay. Oh my God, why is it so dark? Okay, so, this is gonna be my hand for the camera. This is gonna be my hand for the video camera, and then this is gonna be my hand for the incense. Let's go. Also, Dark Raven, thank you for the 3 stream streak. Okay, let me find my camera. Oop, wrong hand there. Let me grab my video camera. Okay. Oh, and the one thing that I need to be sure of before I light the summoning circle, I need to check my sanity. Because whenever you're lighting the summoning circle, you need to have more than 80%. Yep, if I tried to light the circle, it would fail and I'd probably die. So let's take some meds there, get our sanity back up. Because each one of those candles drains 16% sanity when you light it. And if you don't have enough sanity to light the last one of 2 things will happen. Either you'll light it and the ghost will immediately hunt out of the circle and kill you. Or you'll light it and it'll just immediately blow out and nothing will happen. Okay, looks like we're probably going to be hiding in this closet right here. Is that why you never got the 5-second event? Probably, yeah, probably. Yeah, always make sure your sanity is above 80 when lighting the circle. And if you want to be really, really careful, put crucifixes in the ghost room. Because like I said, each one of those candles you light is taking 16% sanity. So eventually, your sanity is going to be below the hunt threshold. And the ghost may try to hunt normally from around the ghost room. And if it does, you want a crucifix there to stop it. Because if the ghost starts hunting up here, and I'm still lighting candles down there, when I light the last candle, it's going to suck the ghost from here down into the circle, and it's just going to come running out of the circle. So if you ever light the circle and it just runs you over and you're sure you had enough sanity, that's probably what happened. But okay, if this is twins, I hope it's the slow twin. It's got to be the twins. It's nothing else we're dealing with. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get a picture, record a video, and run away! Can't hear it very well. Hey, buddy, can you come up here? I need to listen to your hunt speed. Okay, thank you for the howl. You're interfering with the sensitive investigation. That sounds a little faster than normal to me. What is that horrible sound I hear? Did I leave the sound recorder on? That sounds a little faster than normal to me. We're gonna let him hunt a few more times. Oh! We're gonna let him hunt a few more times, though. Because, like I said, when it's the twins, they'll randomly alternate. Sometimes it'll be slow, sometimes it'll be fast. But the speed is decided once it starts hunting. Okay. Okay, let's turn that on. I need to figure out where my sound recorder went, because I think that's what was making the horrible sound in there. Oh, here it is. Yep, there we go. Turn that off. Is that the EMF? Yep, that's the annoying thing beeping outside. From the ghost hunting around. Always crap yourself when they open the door, right? God, okay. So, we have escaped the ghost during a hunt. We still need to prevent a hunt with a crucifix. You know what? I'm gonna delete my... Oh, I'm out of deletes. Never mind. Well, the good news is we have all unique media, so all we have to do is, get that last objective and survive, and also get the ghost right. So I'm going to grab 2 more sticks of incense here. Confused about the howl? Yeah, Trey has a special howl command. I forget why. I think I gave it to him for his birthday. Roach, welcome in. How you doing? Hey, there's our cruci burn. Okay, let's get these out of here now. Let's get these out of here now. And let's get some lights on, too. It's once per stream, yep. There's a, I think there's a 24-hour cooldown on it. Okay, where's the other cruci? Right here? So I'm pulling these crucifixes out of here because I want this ghost to hunt. Is the next update the Tanglewood one? Almost certainly. Almost certainly that's going to be the next thing they update. Okay, he's hunting again, so we're going to listen. Yep, that's slower than last time. And on top of that, it's definitely slower than a regular ghost hunt. Ruby, thank you for the hydrate. I'll get that when I'm safe. This is definitely twins. Okay, so, let's get in here. Try to loop a ghost. one more Tanglewood counter loop for the road. So normally when you're looping, you want to be crouched because the ghost can't see you, and sometimes he just wanders off. But when you're looping, always keep your eye on the ghost. If you have to, sprint around the corners. It's going back. It's going back. Nope. Okay, bye. Alright, let's get out of here. I think that's everything we need to do. We found the bone. We found the bone. We got all unique pictures, all unique video, all unique sound. Let's see. The real Dylan, thank you so much for the brand new Prime sub. Enjoy your duck emotes, enjoy your ad-free viewing, all the other fun stuff. Do twins have line of sight speed? They do. They do. They will get faster when they can see you. And so whenever I'm trying to identify if it's twins, I make sure not to let them get any line of sight speed up. So I usually like to go, you know, I'll cleanse them and then I'll go hide and I'll just listen. Because if you let twins get any line of sight speed up, it is really hard to tell that they're actually twins or not. Okay. Make sure I got the ghost circled. I think last time I did one of these, like, Tanglewood eulogy teaser preview things. I forgot to circle the ghost. Let's see. Donna, welcome in. How you doing? All right. Moment of truth. It was twins. There wasn't much doubt in my mind because we, like, ruled every other ghost type out. Plus, I'm pretty sure I heard it touch 2 doors at once. And then we got the slow twin hunting, and then we got the fast twin hunting. So, beautiful. There's our perfect bonus right there, and we got $2,215. Nice.